the rotation of the rope-making machine, the cords are guided through the 4 grooves of the top or runner, which advances as the rope tightens at its rear. Hemp is a plant whose fibers have been used to make fabrics in the production of espadrilles and in the rope industry. Its strands are obtained once the plants are well dried, breaking them to crush the hard parts of the stem and to separate them. These ones, in order to turn them into ropes, had to be handled starting with the breaking. Manuel Abad is an expert rope maker from Cornago who will show us how a rope was made before the mechanization of this craft ended the traditional technique. In the rake, Manolo separates the tow, which is the lowest quality fiber, from the hurd and the bast fiber, which is the best. With the selected bast fibers, the rope maker will make a rope of about 8 to 10 meters, and to twist the threads he needs a spacious area. Well, let's start spinning. We put it around our waist and start from there. Manolo is going to craft each of the 4 threads needed to form the cords. To do this, he hooks the strands in the reel, and Margarita, his wife, turns the spinning wheel. With the twist transmitted by its rotation, the rope maker, walking backward with the hemp bundle at his waist, adds strands to the thread. At the end of the rope walk, he ties the thread to a stake, and when he has 2 threads, he makes sure they are equal. Once the 4 threads are finished, Manolo joins them at their ends. Typically, the ropes most commonly used were made with 4 cords of 4 threads. Now we are going to hook it to the rope-making machine. So now we are going to rub the mesh. So it is smoother, and if it has some straw or caña misma, as it's called, to make it fall to the ground. Manolo rubs the wire mesh or polisher against the 2 cords he has twisted to remove the caña misas that may remain. The 2 cords the craftsman has twisted become 4 when hooking the other ends to the pulleys. At this moment, it is important to maintain the twist, as it will be key to prevent the rope from unraveling once it's finished. The carriage with the stone counterweights replaces the work of another person when twisting the rope. While Manolo passes the wet cloth over the cords, Margarita twists them and their length decreases. This is the horn, which is what braids the cords of the rope. With the rotation of the corking machine, the cords are guided through the 4 channels of the horn, and it advances as the rope tightens at its rear end. Once the rope is twisted, Manolo goes over it with the mesh and the cloth to improve its appearance. Well, now we are going to remove it since it's finished. We are going to remove this, and it's already completely finished. Artisanal rope making in Rioja, like in the rest of Spain, faded into a corner of memory when hemp fibers were replaced by nylon, and industrial machines made artisanal production unfeasible of cords, ropes, and hawsers. Thanks to the determination of Manolo and Margarita, today we can appreciate this craft that had great importance until just a few decades ago.